this is Kat, aka Kakibot, and this video was chosen by you. It is gonna be a little Christmassy, walky vlog around Edinburgh, which seems to kind of be playing ball today. The weather's nice, the sky is actually really beautiful right now, so I'm gonna be trying to finish this intro as fast as possible. Anyway, just so you know what I have planned for today. I think that we're gonna get some coffee because I haven't had any yet, or breakfast. I might sound like I have some caffeine in my system, but that is just an illusion. Acting. One thing that I really want to do today is to show you a couple of my favorite photo spots that are very Christmassy but are not around the markets and usually don't really have many people around them. So if you're visiting or if you just want to take some nice pictures in your own city, I think this might come in handy for you. I also want to take you to a couple of vintage shops because that was kind of a part of my promise on the community tab. And as a little bonus, at night we have a little art class planned. So that's quite exciting. Hopefully you're excited to see what sort of art. Serious art, silly art. Well, stick around and you'll find out how good or bad at art we are. And now I'm gonna stop this intro because the sky is looking wonderful, so I do want to show you that. And then we're gonna source some caffeine, please. Okay, let's go. Let's start by visiting Fortuna Coffee Bar on Queen Street, really close to Scottish Design Exchange if you're ever in the area, which you should be. I keep telling you to go there, so you can go here as well. This place gets a bit busy around lunchtime, but at 8:30 it was surprisingly quiet. I got their hazelnut toast, which was just absolutely overflowing with fresh fruit, and a tasty Americano. Andrew Square is traditionally the spot to go see what the local eateries have come up with for their seasonal decor, and in the last couple of years it was the Ivy that was always stealing the show, but this year they just wheeled out a polar bear and that was that. I think that the ultimate bauble was of 2023 is the Spence at Gleneagles Townhouse with their Bog Witch Extravaganza. Category is moist. I'm here for it. More frogs, please. So I was on my way to the National Portrait Gallery just to find out their power was out. Quick, we need a replacement festive activity! Let's go to John Lewis and peruse their weird trees. So from what I saw, for 2023 the tree trends are Glamrock, Roadkill, Cordyceps Pig, Lennon Bakery, Dungeons and Dragons, brushes that look like wildlife, the owl from the 1986 masterpiece Labyrinth, environmental anxiety, and also this thing. But now Twitter says the gallery is finally open, so let's go. So I got home, had lunch, kind of refreshed myself a little bit, and after this I'm gonna jump out and take you to some vintage clothing stores. But first, I think this is a good moment in the video to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is Teddy Blake. You might remember me talking about my Teddy Blake bag back in springtime when I was mentioning it in my video about what to pack, what to wear in Edinburgh. If you haven't seen that video, it's an absolute masterpiece if you ask me. I actually just had it out earlier today. It is a huge bag, like 2 heads. I can actually fit not really like my whole camera and all the gear in it, but I can carry my camera outside, kind of slung around my body, and then put all the like microphones and lenses in here and batteries. It being yellow, I have to be quite careful not to get it filthy, but it is in a pretty good nick still. I am very surprised with myself that I haven't really scuffed it yet, because sometimes if you have a bag like this, do not take it to places like medieval castles in Scotland or my personal trauma is from the Scots Monument, because it really gets very kind of claustrophobic up there, and I did already destroy one designer bag up there at Scots Monument. I think that was like the last time when I paid money for a designer handbag. Since then, obviously, full transparency, I was given this one, so I didn't have to pay for this one, but it is lovely, and I love that the logo is actually basically invisible. It's just here, and on the yellow one, very hard to tell. Another thing I love about these, apart from the wonderful smell of leather, is that if you check out their store, and I do believe there's a sale on until January 2nd or something like that, so not only you can buy something as a gift for someone else, but you can also buy yourself a bag. On the website, you're gonna see that these come in so many colors, which is amazing. For me, yellow is kind of like my little power color, so I always go for it, but I was also thinking red might have been really nice, so sometimes I'm like, ooh, I wish I also had a red one. Head over to the doobly-doo to see a little discount link, and yeah, if you buy anything from that link, then you're also going to be helping me and my channel, so it's a bit of a charity as well. It is the season to give. Anyway, so that's me, my bag, and now let's go out. After I dropped off some Etsy orders, it's time to explore around Grassmarket. I walk through here all the time and keep noticing these wonderful vintage stores, and I rarely go in. To be honest, these stores are not cheap, but they often have cool gems that are absolutely worth it. Vintage was a real test to my financial responsibility though, because do I even have to say anything? Like, look at these. This just looks like my wardrobe. If my wardrobe was a walk-in closet the size of a New York City apartment and not a haphazardly structured Jenga tower of woolen jumpers. Alright, time to show you some of my favorite photo spots. First one being the Old College of Edinburgh University, where you find yourself surrounded by the historical buildings in a way that just makes you forget you're in a modern day city. The other is this courtyard at the Pear Tree, which is a pub, but personally I just find it utterly charming. It's so cute. Now I am craving some Scandinavian baking, so off to Soderbergh we go. Lately I have been ordering the blueberry cardamom bun, which is both wintry and a little bit refreshing with those little bursts of fruitiness. This cafe gets very busy with students, but I think it's still worth to give it a go and see if you luck out with a free table. The last thing we're gonna do today is that art class I promised you at the start of this video, a lino cut card making class to be exact. Rosanna Reed, whose lino cuts I am showing you right now, is a local printmaker who runs these classes from time to time and was very insightful and helpful at reminding me how to carve my little woodland bear. I would absolutely love to get into printmaking more, but as it gets a bit messy, I think for now I'll need to keep it to the studio classes. Have you ever done any printmaking? Let me know! So we made it back home. I now feel like we really have the ball rolling on Christmas prep because we just made 20 cards, so our friends and family are gonna be getting handmade cards this year. And also we got a tree, as you can see. We just got that 2 days ago and yesterday we decorated it. I think that it's actually quite understated this year for my taste, but because it's such a fluffy boy, it's so dense. By the way, this tree has been gifted to us by Jingle Trees, which is a Scotland-based company. If you don't have a tree yet, they do sell trees from like yay big to this almost 6.5 footer. So if you're looking for a tree, why not try them? Because it is a service that actually brings the tree right into your house. They even helped us set it up in the stand, and after Christmas they're gonna come over and take it away from us, because that here in Edinburgh seems to be one of the biggest issues actually. Kind of like I think that you have to kind of deal with the city council and like set up, like there's like a specific day when they take all of the trees. I don't know, it's a faff. I think this is gonna be much better. Thank you, Jingle Trees. If you do want to get a discount, you can use the code KAKI15 ! Remember exclamation mark? It's like you're shouting at them like, discount please! Okay, as you can probably tell, as I often am at the end of a video, I am tired and I'm kind of having a hard time finding the right words. Anyway, I think that the only thing that I still want to talk about is that this kind of video it's a bit of an unusual style for me, you know, this sort of like vlog, like taking you out and about and doing things that I think I will enjoy doing, but you will enjoy seeing. I think, you know, there's a balance. On one hand, you want it to be very natural. On the other, you will spend like 2 days trying to figure out where exactly you're gonna shoot the intro and the outro, and like there's a whole structure to it. I know that most people probably don't overthink it to this level, but I do. Anyway, now that I'm at the end of making this video, and hopefully I'm gonna edit it and find out that it actually looks good and fun and interesting, I would love to hear which part of it you enjoyed the most. Was it the coffee shop hopping? Was it seeing nice photogenic places around Edinburgh, or was it just having a little insight into our life? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to visit me on Instagram under KakiBot for my illustrations and KakiBlog for my photography of the city and just kind of, you know, snippets of my life here, similarly to this vlog. And I now also have a Patreon. There has been a video added for patrons only. It was about visiting West Highlands. That was last week. So if you want to see that, don't forget you can join me there and yeah, become one of the paying patrons for bonus content, or you can just become a part of the community for, you know, no monthly payment. That is also an option, even though that mostly just ends up making you jealous of the paying patrons. So I'm not sure if I'm selling that option to you well. Anyway, that is truly it for me now that I've sold myself to you, and I shall see you soon. Hope you have a tree up yet. If not, you're running behind. Bye!